Okay, we're back, and let's do the first startup. This is really the first startup. It's been timed. I have new spark plugs in there, so let's. I don't have mufflers on it. They're not connected. Running pretty good. We're good to go. It is. I see the carburetor's leaking over there, so it is. It sounds very quiet, so it is going to be an absolutely beautiful bike. It is a beautiful bike, so um, we're going to continue. I've got the tank. I've got the tank stripped. I've coated the inside already with Caswell, and I am going to probably prime tomorrow. And obviously, the wiring is all done, and the so I actually just made this little test light. So just a couple clamps and a light, um, and the in going back to the um, the Chilton's manual. So we set the point gap, which point gap was good. And then we go to static timing, which remove the spark plugs, distributor cap and rotor, and generator belt. Rotate the engine when necessary by rotating the generator pulley, making sure the contact points are correct gapped at 0.42 to 0.48. We did that. Rotate the engine until the number 2 cylinder is at top dead center. The arrow D on the timing cover should be in alignment with slot E. Now, this is where um, it's kind of funny because um, it's the third one. It is not the fourth one. The Number 4, position the distributor rotor so that the metal contact piece will skim the metal. This can be approximated positioning the cap. Connect one test lead to the contactor breaker spring. We did that. And the other lead to ground. Rotate the generator belt pulley until the pulley slot is aligned with the left hand mark A on the timing cover. So A is I wish they would give a picture of it, and they don't give a picture of it really here. Um, um, so A is the arrow. Let me open up a different one. And so this is I like the this is the Shade Tree Mechanic um, book, and I know I'm going through here really fast. Here is a picture right here. So you have a on the back cover you have one, two, three, and then they have L. L is top dead center for the left cylinder. 3 is the static timing mark. So there's a better picture right there, and that's when we actually marked it up. So I created R for top dead center on the right cylinder, and so when you were timing, you're going to use slot 3 for timing. Um, and I'm seeing if they give instructions for timing. Um, Let me see if there's an index. So hard with this thing. Okay, so Ignition timing is number 10. I mean, it's. I wonder if it's page number 10. So this is actually a great book. Um, I think it was written like in the early 70s, and it is. Here we go. Here's a great picture. So down here we have the distributor bolt to loosen when adjusting the timing. The condenser nut, that's what we actually connect the light to. And here is we're not doing it by the dwell. So yeah, they kind of static timing. Remove the distributor cap, hook ground wire or continuity light to a good ground on the engine. Touch continuity light to long arm of ignition points. Turn on ignition key. Slowly rotate the 27mm nut on the lower generator pulley. At the instant the continuity light comes on, stop rotating generator pulley and check timing mark. Mark 3 should align up with the arrows on the crankcase. And that arrow is on the crankcase. If correct mark does not line up, adjustment is necessary. Loosen adjusting bolt with a 10mm wrench. Loosen bolt barely, only enough to barely move the distributor. And you are going to, you're going to basically turn over when you're at top, when you're on the compression stroke. You're going to move the engine to Mark 3 and remove the distributor cap and rotate it until it is in line. And once you do that, you need to do that one way or another. You need to do that. Secondly, you have to make sure that the valves are correctly adjusted. We actually did that already, and I was really confident that we were at top dead center because it is. I went back and forth, top dead center, so we are exactly at top dead center. So I know the valves are pretty good. Yes, we're going to have to go through and adjust those again once we run the engine a little bit. So we had cleaned the carbs out, so I felt pretty good about the carbs. And obviously these carbs are leaking. Everything always has to be tightened on these things. And it is, that is just the way things are in life with these things. Things just do not seem to you really have to really crank down on these things. So it's this is actually slightly loose, to be honest. And we're going to figure out where that is leaking. I think I actually already got it. So it is timed. So the next is I have the brakes done. Well, I have the rods for the brakes ready to go, and it is we are going to get ready. Everything is looking really good. So I will see you with the next video, and we're going to be riding this bike really kind of fast. Right now the transmission's great. Everything is great on it, and I will see you shortly. Thank you.